you want to save money but find it difficult? Perhaps you're making some common mistakes that are hindering your progress. Welcome to a journey of discovery where we uncover the hidden traps that may be sabotaging your money-saving efforts. We all know the struggle of trying to save, only to realize that our piggy banks are not as full as we'd like them to be. It's a battle, a constant tug of war between our present desires and future needs. Yet, the solution might be right under our noses. It might be as simple as identifying and sidestepping a few money-saving mistakes. Yes, you heard it right. Sometimes we are our own worst enemies when it comes to saving money. We trip over pitfalls that we didn't even know existed. So, let's get ready to face these hidden foes. In this video, we are going to discuss the most common mistakes people make when trying to save money. Let's dive in, shall we? The first mistake is not having a budget. Consider a budget as your financial roadmap, guiding you towards your financial goals, while ensuring you don't lose your way. Without a budget, it's like embarking on a cross-country journey without a GPS. Before you know it, you're lost, or worse, out of fuel. In this case, fuel represents your hard-earned cash. A well-planned budget is a powerful tool that gives you control over your money. It helps you understand where each cent goes, so you're not left scratching your head at the end of the month wondering where it all went. It provides you with the power to decide what needs to be prioritized, what can be trimmed down, and where you can splurge a bit without feeling guilty. So think about it. If you're feeling overwhelmed by your finances, a budget can be your lifesaver. It's your ticket to financial clarity and freedom. So, if you don't have a budget, it's time to create one. Another common mistake is impulse buying. We've all been there. One minute you're just browsing, and the next, you've got a shopping cart full of items you didn't plan to buy. Suddenly, your hard-earned dollars are flying out of your pocket faster than you can say credit card debt. Impulse buying is like a sneaky saboteur, chipping away at your savings without you even noticing. It's the chocolate bar at the checkout line, the online sale that ends in an hour, the latest gadget that promises to change your life. They're tempting, they're exciting, and they're absolutely disastrous to your budget. So how can you resist this urge? One way is by implementing a cooling off period. If you see something you want, wait a day or two before making the purchase. Often the initial excitement will fade, and you'll realize you don't need the item after all. Remember, every impulse purchase is a step away from your savings goal. The third mistake is overlooking small expenses. Now this one's a sneaky one. It's easy to dismiss those little frequent outflows of cash, isn't it? A cup of coffee here, a magazine there. They seem so insignificant in the grand scheme of things, yet they have a way of adding up, stealthily nibbling away at your savings. Imagine this, the daily latte you grab on your way to work. It's just a small expense, right? But if you're spending $5 every weekday, that's $25 a week, $100 a month, and a staggering $1,200 a year. Now, that's not so small anymore, is it? The key here is to be mindful of these small expenses. Track them, acknowledge them, and find ways to reduce them. Opt for a home-brewed coffee, carry a packed lunch, or maybe walk instead of catching that cab. Remember, every dollar saved is a dollar earned. To wrap up, let's summarize the common mistakes you need to avoid if you want to save money. First, never underestimate the power of a well-planned budget. It's your roadmap to financial success, helping you navigate your income and expenses. Without it, you're essentially driving blind and likely to crash into debt. Second, curb impulse buying. It's a dangerous habit, akin to a financial black hole swallowing your hard-earned money before you even realize it. Developing discipline and control over your spending is essential. Finally, don't neglect small expenses. They're like termites, slowly and silently eating away at your savings. Over time, these seemingly insignificant amounts can add up to a substantial sum. Avoid these mistakes, and you'll be well on your way to a healthier financial future. Remember, saving money is a journey, not a destination.